Audi RS6 Avant Performance, 73 plate, it's done 10,000 miles. It was serviced only last month at an Audi dealership, so full Audi service history. This is a question I would get asked, and this would be an answer, is what car would you have in your 3-car garage? And Audi RS6 would definitely be one of them. The way they look, the way they drive, the practicality side of them, the performance. So you've got a 4-litre, 630 PS, 0 to 60 in 3.4 seconds. That is ridiculously quick from a car that is that big. The boot is absolutely massive. You can fit 5 people in more than comfortably. The colour I need to mention, it's Ascari Blue. It was at one point an RS specific colour, so it is a very rare colour across the Audi range. You've got all the gloss black details on the exterior, so the badges, the honeycomb grille, you've got the splitter down the bottom as well. Matrix LEDs. If you've had an Audi in the past and you've had matrix lights before, you will know that to try and live without them is pretty impossible once you've had them. Upgraded 22-inch wheels, so you've got slightly darker shadowed edge, then you've got that diamond cut face. Red brake calipers were another option, which I think is nice, just breaks the car up, the colour a little bit. Gloss black window surround, side javelin, you've got the roof rails as well. On the interior, which I like, they've thought about this, they've gone for the blue stitching, so contrast with that black fine nappa leather. 5 seats obviously, and your 2 outer seats, they're Isofix points as well. So for me, this is where this car comes into its own. It's the ultimate estate. The power, the speed, the size. If I jump in as well, you'll give you a bit of a represent or a visualization of how much space is in them. Carbon Twill, another option, but have a look at that. So leather on the door cards, blue stitching, matches that Ascari Blue paint, Bang & Olufsen sound system, and you've got your RS Performance LEDs as well. 630 PS is an increase compared to a standard RS6, hence the name Performance. Huge boot, which is why I think a lot of people do look at these. Let's face it, you can get a car that is as quick as this and has that much practicality, so that'll be one of the biggest boots in its class. You've got those huge oval exhausts, which I'll bring the camera's attention to. So we have a couple of different RS modes on the steering wheel, which I'll show you in a second. They do make quite a difference to the way the car sounds, but also how it performs as well, gear change, stuff like that. When we get to the front, again, LED entry, you've got memory setting seats. Those seats, which I'll show you how they work on the MMI screen, they are heated and ventilated, and yes, it has a flat bottom steering wheel. I know a lot of people always find an issue when it doesn't have a flat bottom steering wheel. This one has it. Not only is it a flat bottom steering wheel, it's an Alcantara steering wheel, it's an RS, and it's heated. So triple fret on the steering wheel. Sounds fantastic. But then you've got your different drive modes as well. So if I pop it into RS1, change the tone. I don't know if the microphone will pick it up, but it does make a huge difference to the way it sounds. Heads-up display, traffic sign recognition. You've even got your G meter down here as well as everything else in your virtual cockpit, your navigation, media, telephone, fuel range, everything like that. Steering wheel has your RS button on, which I've just mentioned. You've got your cruise control just tucked behind the back. Lane keep assist on the screen here, which is what I liked when they brought this newer shape RS6 out. All your climate control and everything else is controlled through the screen, sorry. So heated seats, ventilated seats, heated wheel. If I press the drive select button, you're going to have different drive modes, so you pop it in dynamic. You've got air suspension, it changes the throttle response, it also changes that exhaust tone as well. Pop it in reverse, you've got aerial view, rear view, 3D cameras. You've even got parking system advanced, so it will park in a space for you should you need it to. Apple CarPlay, Android, everything else in there as well. The condition is as you'd expect, 10,000 miles, full service history with Audi, only done last month. You've got manufacturer's warranty well into 2026. Quattro, shouldn't feel the need to mention this because obviously all RS6 are Quattro, but if you're comparing this to other performance estates, they maybe aren't, they may be rear-wheel drive. So 4-wheel drive, 630 PS, you would need it. Gets the power down, no problem whatsoever. You can control, another thing I'll show you as well, because I quite like it on the newer Audi's ambient lighting package. So if I go to, quite like maritime myself, but if you put it on, change it to solar. So that'll go all the way around your door cards, just around the handles as well, and then you can see it in the rear probably a little bit better. So unbelievable car. We've priced this very, very keenly as well. So this will have been well in excess of £100,000 new. It's certainly not that today. So it's priced well. The colour is Ascari Blue, which is rare, full service history, and just an unbelievable machine. So if you've been looking for an RS6, it's a great value purchase, but still relatively new, then this is the car for you. If you're interested, feel free to give me a ring. If you want to come and see it, you can book an appointment with myself as well. My name is Paddy. Just feel free to give me a ring on the number below.